Probably about $300 on that shelf, and there's a few more hundred on that, probably 150 on that one. The money just is here. You just got to. Speaking of listings, I started off slow the last 11 days, and then it started getting more and more and more interesting as things are selling. So let's go with another What Sold on eBay video. Are you ready? Sports memorabilia has dominated the scene again. This is 3 smashing weeks in a row that sports memorabilia has dominated. And starting off with this fine vintage ticket stub. Why people want to pay this much money for ripped up old tickets, who knows, but they do. So out the door, that one goes full price, $30. I think it was 30, something like that. Next up is this yearbook, which I have nothing in, that came from Clear Out. And before I decided, to throw it out, let's list it. So a month later, $32. Like 1964 or something, the old Ken doll hairdos, and the Barbie, that hairdo the women wore back then. Straight hair, that Patty Duke look. Turd of the week is this Tagger beer with the cap on top. I just wanted to get rid of it. Somebody overseas bought it, so they paid like $20-some in shipping and $9 for the bottle. So that came with a beer can collection that I bought. So out the door it goes. Bang, bang. NASCAR, I don't even know. Is this considered NASCAR? The old dirt racing, the midgets, the dirt cars, and the sprint cars. These things sell, and I've still got probably 10, 15 left altogether, but I've sold probably 20 or 30 of these, and I would say bang, bang, because they go full price or close to it. So there it goes. Tudor football, those little guys, they're about that big on the electric table that bounce. They can, out the door. I forget which team this was, but it's just one of a number of them that I've sold so far. This was a nice little buy, $35 for the game, plus, I think it was 35, wasn't too much more, and 32 teams. The game, 32 teams. So they'll all eventually go, and I will say, not bad at all. Head over to the glass department, and these ones, just all of a sudden, stuff happens. Glass is a slow seller for me. This is, I'll show you what, it's a cousin. Right there is Fenton, and I bought 3 pieces. That's the last one I have. This is the bigger of that, and it went, I think I took an offer. No, it went full price. I think it just bought those a while back and met somebody in a parking lot for 3 pieces. And I would do it again. The one that did go is probably a candy dish. It's a big son of a gun, heavy, but it's gone and somebody's happy. Next up, I don't even still know what this is, but it's a sawtooth pattern, jadeite, chipped, and still full price. No, there was an offer. I'm lying. There was an offer on this one. I think I got 30 for it, as you'll see in that corner there. I'll take it. I paid, I think I did actually pay $5 for that one morning. It was $1 or $5, one or the other, but I did buy it. Now for some really cool stuff. This is, again, the vintage football program pile that I bought and the tickets stubs. This is a 1943 Washington Redskins program. It mentions the Steagles. That was the year the Eagles and Pittsburgh combined. Because of the war, there weren't enough guys out there to whack each other. So that was out the door for, that went full price. Somebody tried to get the next one, the Eagles one. That's a 37 one or 36 program. That went full price too, but I even offered, I put an offer, somebody offered and I counter offered for 60. And they turned it down. I seen it the next morning, but it sold full price. As I got my beauty sleep. As you can tell, it's been working. not. We're little football guys. The Atlanta Falcons football team, full price. Very happy. Getting like $24 a team. So when you got 32 teams, you do the math, you make a few $100. I've always bought these at yard sales when I see them. They're hard to find or somebody wants too much money. And this Eagles mini football helmet, I like these. Even if they're loose, if I can get them for $1 to $5, I'm taking them. Every one I've had, I've sold. I got one left that's in the box. I ain't even brought it in the house yet. That's going to go probably online. And I'll probably get $22 to $29 for it because that one's in its original box. Mini helmets, I recommend them when you see them at the yard sales. Detroit Lions, they go full price. They're the little guys again, the little vibrators, on the table, that is. And I'm not, well, you know what I'm talking about. It's a toy. Yes, for kids. Full price, $24.99. I always like to throw that little bit under. I'm using supermarket techniques when I sell, and everybody's always probably using odd and even numbers. I throw that old 98, 99 cent in there because I do. A blast from the past. That's right. Canon, some kind of picture copier, makes your family look better or something, and it's old technology already. This I bought a couple years ago, and I listed it a couple years ago, but I knew still where it was at. It almost went to Goodwill. But all of a sudden, I'm walking down the hall at work, and ting-ting! So, out the door, full price, $24.98 or something like that. But happy with that. So, out the door it goes. Paid $5 for that at a yard sale. I do remember that. We'll round this one off. This video with the last two sales both of them were accepted today. Is that as they went out today? My son ran them down to the post office. One is this Army Notre Dame, $50. And that goes to Texas. That was not full price, but it's close enough that I felt comfortable on letting it go. And this other one is Sony, little handy cam disc player or whatever they were, $60. This was sitting in the garage, and when I was cleaning and moving stuff around, I said, "Ooh, list this," and I did. After checking that it did all the proper functions, but I did not have any discs to stick in it, so it goes, and that is it. Now I'm even getting text for a camera. So maybe that'll begin the next of these exciting What's Sold on eBay videos. But until then, I'm Harry Humstone, and that's my latest sales. And I have to say to you, later. Watch out for this weekend. It's going to be some exciting yard sale action coming your way.